This is an It Came From GenX video.
But we want to tell you quickly how all this came about. We get asked that a lot. About 6-7 years ago, every time I would watch football with somebody, I just kind of would say what's going to happen before it happened. And people would say, Keith, you should get your own football show. And I would say, yeah, I'm going to do it. And every year football would come and go, and I never did it. So after a couple of years, I'm starting seeing how everybody was just doing their own thing and putting it on the internet now. It's just becoming common. I said, listen, I just set up a camera, set up a light. I'm just going to do my own football show. You know, I got tired of people being politically correct or, kiss and boot and all that other stuff. I'm just going to say how I feel. And I said, I'm going to get John Cooper to be my first guest. And I did. We were in his office. His wife directed it. And we had so much fun. I was like, Coop, you got to do this with me. So we teamed up. We did a bunch of episodes on location. We went to my son, Steele, his dorm, fraternity up in Mount Union. Mm-hmm. He was our second guest. We had some good friends on after that. My nephew, Raymond Trice. Lots of good people. Pastor Jeffrey Bell. And after that, we were like, we got to get Skinner and Fisher on the show. So we got Skinner on a few weeks into the season. And boy, you were a deer in headlights.
That was pretty funny because I had never done anything like this before. I'm not the musician you are. Mm-hmm. I'm not in front of cameras very often. I'm outgoing, but I stick to myself. So you guys said, hey, let's do this. And I'm like, okay, great. I get to show off my wonderful basement. I had a wonderful room down there.
Yes. Which became our studio.
And then the lights came on and I'm like, oh, crap.
And I think the Cleveland Browns.
And I go back and look at some of those episodes, and I'm like, man, that's just funny stuff.
Well, you're definitely seasoned now, man. I love being on the show with you.
Yeah, the football show was fantastic. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of spoofs. Probably my favorite one is the Christmas special we did with Cooper.
Definitely mine. We got to talk about that later.
With Dinky.
Okay. So a couple weeks later, we got Fish on the show. Did the show right here. That's right. The very same spot.
Yep.
And how was that experience for you, Fish?
It was fun. It was like, let's tap right there.
Yep.
You started to do the show. I didn't say anything to you, but I'm like, man, when's he going to ask me to be on the show? I wasn't going to say anything. I'm like, oh, we got Skinner on next week. I'm like, I mean, no offense. No, I'm teasing. No, but I'm like, he's going to come around and ask me sooner or later. And then you ask me the next week.
I think the plan
was we were going to be on at the same time.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it.
I couldn't make it. Then I came on the next week. You said we did it here. And you're right. It's funny. It wasn't a live show.
No,
we just recorded it. Mm-hmm. But I remember the lights were set up and everything, and you just get that feel of like you're on television or something.
It's different.
That. It was different.
It's different.
So yeah, I definitely remember being nervous and all that initially. But then we quickly. Being around each other, we just reverted back to the old days of hanging out.
That's what it was like. So, just like it happened with Cooper. As soon as we did that show, I was like, Cooper, you guys did the show with me. As soon as we had you guys on, Cooper, I was like, we got to ask them to get on the show with us.
Yeah.
And so the four of us moved into his man cave. Mm-hmm. We had a great season, some of the most fun we've ever had. My uncle, the great Sam Moore, legendary vocalist, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. He was on the show via phone. We had some special guests show up. It was great. Then what happened, football season was over. The show was called Reality Football. We took the time off. Summer came around, and we said, hey, let's meet and see if we're going to do another show. Well, I got a phone call from a man by the name of Gustavus Dominic, who was doing programming at a radio station, WMBU.org, and said, hey, love your show. We want to put it on the air. And we were like, what? We met with him. Next thing you know, we're on every Monday night, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on WMBU. The next year we were on the radio. They moved us in the radio station. We did the show there, the live video show there. Mm-hmm. And it was great. One of our best guests we had was Dez the Reason, Canton's own Dez the Reason, outstanding rapper. Mm-hmm. He's on his way to being a mogul, an entertainment mogul. And COVID happened.
Yep,
it did.
Killed everything. And Fish said, no. We're going to figure out how to do this from our homes. And that's what we did. That football season ended, and we didn't want to lose that radio spot. And Fish said, hey, you know what? I got an idea for a new show called It Came From GenX. He pitched it to Christabas, and here we are with our 100th episode. So,
Right.
Coach John Cooper is not with us. His obligations, he had to quit after the football show, but he's a big part of all of this. So that's our little history real quick. We don't want to go into that too more. We got some comments we want to read.
Yep.
Some good people watching.
I'm looking at here. Dean Harvey said he stumbled upon a AARP commercial.
Dean Harvey from Convincing Idiots.
Convincing Idiots.
You did not lie. I got my AARP membership at the house. I haven't filled it out yet, Dean.
You watch this episode tonight, you like and subscribe, you might win a free tote.
You just
there
might.
you go.
The show's about, we do news, sports and music, and pop culture through the eyes of Gen Xers.
With Keith Porter here, a.k.a. Porterhouse from It Came From GenX. We hope you've been enjoying the show, but please make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, here we go. Hey, you like to listen to your dad's friends talk? Then you might like this. We don't know if it's good or not good. We're going to shoot it anyway. You damn kids better give us a like. That's right.
And these people are going to follow us to the new page?
Yep. That's pretty good.
I love it.
All right, okay, well, I guess we'll do another take if you want to. Okay.
That's our new TikTok, right?